I'd say we're backstage, but not really backstage because we're in the same area we were the whole day, but it looks very backstage, does it not, David? Don't you feel like you're backstage right now of American Idol, but you're actually just in the front room of a restaurant? It's the weirdest question you've ever been asked, wasn't it?
I guess, I don't know.
Whatever.
I guess that was a pretty weird.
Let's get to one I wanted to know. Everybody that is the runner-up in American Idol is like, I'm just so happy for them. They deserved it. There was a small portion of you that just wanted to reach over and choke David Cook, wasn't there? Just lightly. I mean, not to cut off the oxygen, just a light little... Oh.
Not really. I was fine. I mean, I don't know. He's like my big brother, so... I don't know. I don't beat my... Well, unless I have to, like, defend myself from my brother, I don't beat him up. So... Yeah.
You wanted to choke him.
Our brother relationship. Huh?
I said you wanted to choke him. I could tell. Ronnie's like my brother, and I do pretty much daily. So.
I don't want to choke my brother, though.
He's got anger issues. I'm sorry. The runner-up and Season 7 American Idol, we're with David Archuleta right now. All right, so I want to take it all the way back to one of the most amazing things. What set you apart, your moment, I felt like, on American Idol was when you performed Imagine. Was that like the ace up your sleeve for you just knew that was going to be the song that killed it and you were just waiting for the moment to do it?
No, actually. I wasn't even planning on doing it, really. I mean, it was one of my favorite songs to sing and stuff, but I just didn't think it was a competition song. So that's why I was like... You know, because everyone else is like, oh, and doing all this energetic, impressive stuff, and the man was just like, you know, it was like a really pretty, nice message song that I really like to sing.
Yeah.
And, you know, I just wasn't planning on it. So I actually had another song that I was doing because we had a list to pick from.
Yeah.
But then I found out you didn't have to pick from the list. So I was
what was it?
Huh?
Do you remember what it was?
I don't know how to say or anything, but it was like... So it was like, can I change my song? I really would like to do that, actually. You know, they weren't too happy just because I already did the arrangement stuff, but I just was like, you know, I have to do Imagine if I can. Okay. Just because I just thought, you know what? The American Idol is a competition, but I don't know. I just thought it would be more important to show what I loved about music and why I loved to sing, and I think that was the perfect song to do it. And I think that's why it worked so well, is that people could feel why I loved music, and they could, I don't know, when they can feel that, there's just that connection, and I don't know.
It did again.
It did, I guess, you know, I wasn't planning on it being that moment.
It was so good that Paula woke up. It was that good that Paula actually woke up like, what happened?
Oh, no.
We're standing here with David Archuleta right now. I'm assuming because you were a teenage boy that you had things like Facebook and MySpace. Have you had people now come out of the woodwork that were maybe mean to you in high school now want to be your friends? And you're like, oh, heck no.
No one was really mean to me, at least to my face in high school. I mean, everyone was pretty, you know, I tried to just keep a good relationship with everyone, try to be friends with everyone. So, I mean... I guess there are people I used to not talk to that are all of a sudden talking to me, but you know, I try to stay away from bad relationships with people. So I guess there was one person that kind of teased me and all of a sudden ended up being one of my best friends.
They voted for you every week, but they teased you anyway?
No, they used to kind of tease me, but I don't know, I didn't think anything of it.
See, now you can hire somebody big to choke them. Hire somebody big to choke them?
No.
We're with David Archuleta from American Idol. I thought it was...
That's not the answer.
Oh, that's a good point.
Imagine, remember?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
We're with David Archuleta from American Idol. The video of you in the hallway, or wherever you were, with Kelly Clarkson and everybody from Season 1. Talk about that we got to see this year.
Oh, well, yeah, it was actually at a hotel, and I actually knew AJ from... It's amazing how fast things all went, because... I was on Jenny Jones with AJ, and it was still during the show, and and so I sang that song that I sang the video on that show because of American Idol. I mean, I heard it when Tamara sang it, and I was just blown away by her performance, and so being able to sing for her and Kelly was amazing. I was really nervous, but like AJ's like, hey, you have to come meet Tamara and them, and so he just like kind of pushed me up there. And well, he pushed me inside and just was like, sing for them. I want you to sing for them. I was like, okay. I was really nervous because it was like, these are my idol people that I've been watching. And it's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this. I was starstruck and just like frozen. But I just sang for them. And it was just, you know, I guess a life-changing it was one of the many, I don't know. I'm not making sense here. But yeah, it was a really awesome. There you go. It was awesome.
How do you think that adding the fourth judge this year to American Idol is going to change the dynamic?
Well, Kara, I love Kara. I actually worked on her with my album. I didn't know she was going to be a judge then. I just kind of was like, whoa, hey. But, she's really cool. She's amazingly talented. She has an awesome voice, and she's an awesome songwriter. I mean, she's written, like, Ain't No Other Man for Christina Aguilera and stuff. And she co-wrote one of the songs on my album and does backup vocals for it, too. And she's just awesome. She just has that spunky attitude, personality, and she just has a lot of knowledge for music. And so I think it'll be cool to have someone who, someone who's as talented as her, like both songwriting, because I think songwriting and that whole originality thing is becoming really big on the show. And also, just she has an awesome voice, so she'll be able to critique, and relate to singers.
Season 7 American Idol runner-up. We're with David Archuleta right now. One of the biggest things that I think is wrong with American Idol, if I can say, is the fact that genres, week by week, present a big challenge, especially for the younger contestants like you. Talk about the challenge that you had this year, because you weren't just picking a song, you were picking from songs that you didn't even know half the time. So,
well, I think that was for everyone, really. Sometimes it's just like, oh, this sounds like a nice song, I'll sing it this week. That happened all the time. I mean, most of us didn't know the Dolly Parton songs. I mean, some of us did, but most of us didn't. I mean, it's like, oh, that's a nice song, I'll sing it, learn it and sing it, come up with an arrangement and stuff, and see what I could do with it. And it was definitely intense, because it's kind of like, well, I only have a few days to work on this. And it's a big deal. I mean, most people think, oh, you just have to do 2 minutes of it. I mean, if you have time to work on it, then if you have the whole week to work on it, then that's one story. But we really don't have that much time. I mean, it's like you're doing all this different stuff, and then I had school. I was the only one left in the top 12 to do school. So it was pretty tough. It was pretty rough, but it was a great experience. I mean, it was kind of like, it was just great training. It was like boot camp for singers. If you want to get in this business, here's a taste of it. Yeah. And it was just awesome. So definitely, if you want to see if you're meant for this, that's American Idol is awesome for that, and it just opens you up to a bunch of new songs, and it lets you take risks that you might have not taken before. Like, before, I never sing my falsetto. Like, I didn't even think I had one. But then the Mariah Carey week, where she's like, you should really try this. I'm like, okay. And now I use it. I think I use it in almost every song on my record. Even it's just cool, just to see what kind of things. I mean, you learn so much about yourself too, and then you learn so much from all the other amazingly talented people on the show, and you just make great friends with everyone. It's really cool.
There we go. David Archuleta, last year's runner-up on American Idol. Thank you so much for coming to Milwaukee.
Yeah, I love Milwaukee.
I have a tradition. Do you remember the tradition, Ronnie, when American Idols come through?
No, I have no clue what's in store for you right now. I'm nervous for you, actually.
I lost once, and one guy wouldn't go to the parking lot with me.
Oh, no, he likes to race people.
40-yard dash. You have to beat me in a 40-yard dash.
He had no friends in school growing up, and so he forces them upon in interviews. He forces friendship.
Every American Idol races me in an American 40-yard dash. Ace Young actually beat
running
me.
Shoes.
All right. Well, I'll give you the pass this time, but next time you're in Milwaukee, we're 40-yard dashing.
Well, I'll still try it. I don't know.
You don't really have to. I'm just kidding.
I love running. I mean, I used to do cross country, so I love running. It's so refreshing.
Me. I need Ruben to come to town real bad.
Oh, come on. Yeah.
Thank you so much for being with us.
Oh, well, yeah, no problem. It's nice to be here. Nice to meet you guys.